Now, Jiwon, U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo arrived in Hanoi earlier today. While you don't have a clear sign of where he is, it's widely expected he is gearing up for the upcoming summit. For more, we have our Jiwon to give us the details from Hanoi. Jiwon.
Daniel, I've been out here in front of the JW Marriott Hanoi since Secretary Pompeo arrived in Vietnam at 8 in the morning. But I wasn't able to see him or his car come in. But the car Pompeo is reportedly took from the airport is parked at the hotel, so it's likely that Pompeo is in there. Now, with Washington's Special Representative for North Korea, Biegun, in the hotel as well, we're guessing that Biegun is sharing with Pompeo the details of his 5 days of talks with his North Korean counterpart, Kim Hyok-chol. There are also high expectations that Pompeo could meet tomorrow with his North Korean counterpart, Kim Hyok-chol, who's been at the forefront of negotiations with the U.S. The high-level officials are likely to give a final check to what Kim and Biegun have negotiated before their leaders seal the deal, likely on the 28th. Meanwhile, the State Department announced that at 6:30 p.m. today, that's over 2 hours later, the Secretary is going to be meeting with Vietnam's Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Affairs Minister Pham Binh Minh.
And Jiwon, President Donald Trump left Washington some time ago. When do we think he is going to be arriving in Hanoi?
Yes, Daniel, President Trump is en route to Vietnam right now, and we hear that Air Force One stopped in Qatar and just left about an hour ago. Now, so if you take that into account, we're expecting to have President Trump in Hanoi at around 11 p.m. tonight. The White House announced that President Trump will be holding a one-on-one sit-down with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un Wednesday evening, followed by a social dinner, a first, which will include 2 officials from each side. Joining that dinner will be Secretary Pompeo and Mick Mulvaney, acting White House Chief of Staff. Now, earlier that day, Trump will meet with Vietnam's president, who is also General Secretary of the ruling Communist Party, Win Phu Trong, and Prime Minister Win Son Phuc. Back to you, Daniel.